Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on fraction exercises. The following examples will involve pictures and will be asked to answer various questions relating to fractions. In order to help us answer the questions, we will be asked to find the number of parts we are considering, as well as the total number of parts. We can then write down the answer in the form of a fraction. So for the first example, if we see it here, we are asked, for the above diagram, what fraction of the pizza is left? Okay, so over here, the number of parts that are left, one part is left. The total number of parts, if we count them, we can see that there are 4 parts altogether. So the fraction has to be 1 over 4. Okay, because there's 1 part left and there are 4 parts altogether. What fraction of the square is coloured blue? So that's the large square here we're looking at. Now, what fraction of the square is coloured blue? So the number of blue parts, 1, 2. So there are 2 blue parts. The total number of parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the fraction that is coloured blue must be 2 over 9. What fraction of the circle is shaded blue? The number of blue parts are 1, 2, 3. So there they are there. The total parts, there are 4 parts altogether. So the fraction must be 3 over 4, which is 3/4. What fraction of the circle is brown? The number of brown parts we have 2. The total number of parts that the circle is divided into, 3. So the fraction is 2 over 3. What fraction of the circle is blue? The number of blue parts, 1, 2, 3. So we write 3 there. The total parts altogether, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 parts altogether. So the fraction of blue parts has to be 3 out of 10. What fraction of the circle is not coloured? Now we'll assume that the white parts are the ones that are not coloured. So the number of parts not coloured are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 parts are not coloured. The total parts, if we count them, are 7. So the fraction equals 5 over 7 that are not coloured. That is our fraction, 5 over 7. Now we'll go to the next slide. What fraction of the above fruits are apples? Let's count the number of apples. 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 apples. The total number of fruits are 5. So the fraction of apples will be 3 over 5. What fraction of the animals are cats? The number of cats are 3. The total animals, when we count the cats and the birds, altogether we have 8. So the fraction has to be 3 over 8. That's the fraction of cats. What fraction of the numbers on this red die are even? So if we remember the die, we've played a lot of games, haven't we, with the die, which is the singular of dice. So the even numbers on a die are 2, 4, and 6. So there are 3 of them. So the number of evens are 3. The total numbers are 6. So the fraction is 3 over 6. Now, if we think for a moment, 3 out of 6 is actually a half, because 3 is half of 6. What fraction of these dice are not red? So the number that are not red are 1, 2, 3. So those 3 there are not red. So there are 3 of them. The total number of dice is 4. So the fraction that are not red will be 3 over 4. So this has been a very useful video, and it's shown us how to calculate certain fractions of a group. And it's quite straightforward, because all you do is you have to work out what the numerator is and what the denominator is, and that gives you the answer as a fraction.